If you ever told yourself that you knew what you needed to do, but you just didn't do it, or if you found that you're making excuses for why you can't live your big dream or why you can't make progress on your goal, then this video is for you. This is Dr. Shannon Tran, and I help busy professionals be able to free up their time and enjoy their life, learn how to be able to get more done in less time, and be seen for the deep value that you bring. In this video, I'm going to share the 3 must-haves in order to achieve your success in pretty much every area of your life. And maybe you can relate to situations where you told yourself that you knew what you needed to do, but you just couldn't get yourself to do it. Maybe it's that you needed to get in better shape and get to the gym, but you just couldn't find yourself getting to the gym because you were too tired, or you felt like you didn't have the workout gear, or whatever reasons may be getting in the way of you getting healthier. Or maybe you found that you had that big dream and big desire to do something huge in your life, and you keep praying for it and talking about it, but you notice that you don't take any action in moving it forward. You could also relate to situations where perhaps you started to actually make progress. Maybe you got yourself to the gym. Maybe you started to even notice weight loss. But then you started to do something to sabotage yourself just as you started to experience your success. Maybe you started to eat more or drink more wine or do other things that made it difficult for you to maintain your better health. All of these happen oftentimes because we're missing one of the 3 key ingredients to success. And the first key ingredient is you've got to have the right skill set. You need to have the skills to be able to do what it is that you want to do. In the example of getting healthy, you need the skill of being disciplined or following a schedule or being able to make your commitments or being able to set boundaries with people so that you can get to the gym or whatever other skill you need to make that goal happen. So skill is an important part of success. The second piece that you need is you need the right mindset. If you have a mindset that's working against yourself, you can have all the skill in the world, but you won't make progress. If you're fighting against yourself, if you don't think you deserve it, if you don't think it's possible for you, it doesn't matter if you have the skill if you don't have the mindset to back it up, because the mindset is what allows you to implement your great skills. And this is where a lot of us tend to have big gaps is in our mindset, right? We have all those great goals and all those great desires, but we don't have the belief system or the mindset in place in order to put ourselves into action. And quite honestly, we all have, a dark side. We all have reasons for why we hold ourselves back. And this is pretty common. Just even think of the movie, if you like Star Wars, think of the movie Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker has got to face his dark side in order to get to the next level of his development in order to be a Jedi. And that's the case with us. We oftentimes need to get in touch with what is our dark side and what is actually holding us back so we can have the mindset and become the person we need to be to reach that goal. And you may find that the dark side comes in many forms. Sometimes the dark side comes in the form of confusion. You don't know what you want, or you feel scattered in your thinking. A dark side can be perfectionism. You think that things have to be perfect before you get started. The dark side can look like people pleasing, where you're so focused on making everyone happy and pleasing everyone that you don't know what you want, or you can't move forward because you're too busy pleasing other people. The dark side could also look like lack of self-belief, lack of self-trust, lack of consistency. So we all have dark sides to us. And I've worked through a lot of my dark side. This is how I know about the different sides of the dark side. And when you're working on your goals, just start to see which of them are showing up, right? If you've got this big desire and you know you have the ability, but you're not taking action, really check what's your mindset around this. Are you doubting yourself? Are you feeling, is guilt getting in the way? Do you think it has to be perfect? Just check your dark side so you can see where your gap is. And the third piece that is essential to reach your next level of success and achieve any goal is accountability. We've got to be accountable to our goals. It's so easy to put things off. It's so easy to have distractions. And if we don't start to hold ourselves accountable or get the support from other people and have other people hold us accountable, it's easier for us to just suffer in silence and stay stuck. And when you have these three in place, when you have the right skill set, the right mindset, and you're holding yourself accountable to your goals, you're going to be unstoppable. So if you want success, the truth is you've got to be in harmony with yourself. You can't be fighting against yourself and holding yourself back and having a critical mind that slows you down. You're just going to be working against yourself. And it's going to make it that much harder to move forward because it's going to feel like you're pushing a boulder up a hill. And that's just really exhausting. So if you've been there, you know what it feels like to push a boulder up a hill. So the way that you remove that is start clearing what's getting in the way. Do you have the right skill set? Do you have the right mindset? Are you holding yourself accountable? And quite honestly, the area where we often need the most work usually is in our mindset, because we can learn skills with practice, but it's our mindset that's going to hold us to move forward when we feel like giving up, when we feel discouraged, when we're faced with distractions or setbacks. So that mindset can help get the body moving in the right direction when you start to feel exhausted or unable to move forward. So you want to have a really powerful mindset. And I really believe that the way you do that is you work on your inner alignment. You work on coming into alignment with yourself so that you are in harmony with yourself. And when you're in harmony with yourself, life flows, and also it's easy to have clarity about what skills you need, to have clarity about the mindset you need, and to have more ease in holding yourself accountable. And if you need support on how to get in alignment with yourself, I'd really like for you to reach out to me and learn more about my Inner Leadership Alignment Academy, where I will help you specifically create that vision you want for yourself in whatever your goal is for the area of your life. And we will work on building the foundational piece of having the right skill set, mindset, and holding you accountable so you can get there. And when you have a strong intention like this to get in alignment with yourself, things can shift really quickly. For example, I have one client where we did 3 sessions together on her inner alignment. And within those 3 sessions, she removed her fears around success. She stopped holding herself small for other people. She released a few toxic relationships, and she started to shift very quickly because this is accelerated growth. So within just those 3 inner alignment sessions, she was able to see a massive increase in her sales earnings. She was able to set healthy boundaries with a few friends. She was really able to allow herself to be as successful as she wanted to be rather than holding herself back for fear of people being upset with her or thinking that she was going to lose her relationships. And she got so much more clarity and self-acceptance once she got in alignment with herself. So inner alignment is so key in really being able to move yourself forward in your next level of success. And if you would like help with that, I'd be happy to work with you. Again, you can reach out to me at support@shannontranphd.com. In the meantime, work on those 3 must-have for success: your skill set, having the right mindset, and finally, holding yourself accountable. All right, I hope you found this video helpful. Please leave some comments below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care now.